What is your English level? Beginner, intermediate, or advanced? Get ready because I am going to test your English level. Before we start, let me explain what we are going to do. There are 30 questions divided in 3 different levels: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. I'll show you the question. Then you will have 5 seconds to come up with the answer. Remember, if you need more time, pause the video. Think about the question and your answer and play it again. It's okay. Don't forget to keep count of the number of correct answers, because we're going to know what's your English level. Now let's get into it. We will start with the beginner level. Are you ready? Which sentence is correct? He live on London. He live in London. He lives in London. He lives in London is correct. Which sentence is correct? I don't like coffee. I doesn't like coffee. I does like coffee. The correct answer is 1. I don't like coffee. Which sentence is correct? He goes to work in bus. He goes to work by bus. He goes to work by the bus. The correct answer is 2. He goes to work by bus. Which sentence is correct? David has very big house. David a very big house has. David has a very big house. The correct answer is 3. David has a very big house. Which sentence is correct? Look at this dog over there. Look at that dog over here. Look at that dog over there. Look at that dog over there is correct. Which sentence is correct? How he does go to school. Does he go to school how? How does he go to school? How does he go to school is correct. Which sentence is correct? Are you going party on Friday? Are you going partying on Friday? Are you going to party on Friday? The correct answer is 3. Are you going to party on Friday? Which sentence is correct? I really should to talk to her. I really need to talk to her. I really must to talk to her. The correct answer is 2. I really need to talk to her. Which sentence is correct? Did you rather go to a different movie? Would you rather go to a different movie? Would you rather to go to a different movie? The correct answer is 2. Would you rather go to a different movie? And now the last question of the beginner level. Let's get into it. Which sentence is correct? I was born before 30 years. I was born 30 years ago. Or I was born the last 30 years. I was born 30 years ago is correct. Alright guys, great job. So far we've done 10 questions of the beginner level. How many correct answers do you have so far? If you have 8 or more correct answers, your level is not beginner. You should continue the test to see what your level is. But if you have less than 8 correct answers, your level is beginner. And now we're going to get to the intermediate level. Are you ready? Let's start. Which sentence is correct? Where did you have dinner last night? Where have you had dinner last night? Where do you have dinner last night? The correct answer is 1. Where did you have dinner last night? Next question. Which sentence is correct? Did you finish your project? Have you finished your project? Have you got finished your project? Have you finished your project is correct. Next question. Which sentence is correct? He's never been to New York. He's never gone to New York. He's gone often to New York. He's never been to New York. Next question. She asked the shop assistant to have a refund. She asked the shop assistant to get a refund. She asked the shop assistant for a refund. She asked the shop assistant for a refund. Next question. I'm sorry, blank, what I said earlier. She is not married, blank, a doctor. The correct answer is 3. I'm sorry about what I said earlier. She is not married to a doctor. Next question. Which sentence is correct? If you wouldn't tell me, I will scream. If you don't tell me, I will scream. If you didn't tell me, I will scream. If you don't tell me, I will scream. Next question. Which sentence is correct? I didn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I won't do that if I was you. The correct answer is 2. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Next question. I am used to blank early in the morning. Get up early in the morning. To get up early in the morning. Getting up early in the morning. The correct answer is 3. I am used to getting up early in the morning. Next question. He was tired because he had traveled all day. He was tired because he had been traveling all day. Or he was tired because he was traveling all day. The correct answer is 2. He was tired because he had been traveling all day. Next question. You are wasted, you blank, a lot. Must have drunk. Must have drink. Must be drinking. You must have drunk a lot. And that is the end of intermediate section. Now, out of the 10 questions of the intermediate part, how many correct answers do you have? If you have 8 or more than 8 correct answers, then your level is more than intermediate. So continue with the rest of the video. But if you have less than 8 correct answers, your level is intermediate. And now it is time to proceed to the advanced section. In this section, I'm going to give you 10 questions. And I am really going to challenge you, so get ready. Let's start with first question. Blank, Richard, I understood he had made his decision. Number 1, had spoken to Richard. Number 2, having spoken to Richard. Number 3, speaking to Richard. Number 2 is correct, having spoken to Richard. I understood he had made his decision. Next question, it's a very dangerous task. We must make precautions. We must have precautions. Or we must take precautions. The correct answer is 3. We must take precautions. Next question, the restaurant begins to blank. The tables for around 7:30 p.m. To make the tables for around 7:30 p.m. To form the tables for around 7:30 p.m. To lay the tables for around 7:30 p.m. The correct answer is 3. The restaurant begins to lay the tables for around 7:30 p.m. Next question, he was blank. Ignorantly blind that I had never seen blank, an opinionated person before. The number 1 is correct. He was so ignorantly blind that I had never seen such an opinionated person before. Next question, I would have been a doctor by now blank. If I studied harder. Had I studied harder? Have I studied harder? Number 2 is correct. I would have been a doctor by now had I studied harder. Now, we're getting to the last 5 sentences of the advanced test. And I really want to challenge your knowledge. By a test of use of English, I'm going to give you 5 incomplete sentences. You have to complete the gap with the correct form of the word in brackets. How? Let me show you an example. People have always enjoyed the blank effects of sea air. And you can see in the brackets we have benefit. Benefit is noun. In this sentence, we need an adjective. What is the adjective of benefit? Beneficial. People have always enjoyed the beneficial effects of sea air. Clear. Now let's get into the rest of questions. There are a number of blank activities now being offered at the school, and the word is curriculum. Extracurricular, but why? What part of speech do you need to complete this gap? You need an adjective. Why? Because we have a noun activities. And before the noun we need an adjective. What is the adjective of curriculum? It's curricular. However, pay attention to the meaning of the sentence. Curricular activities already happen in schools. So what this sentence is trying to say? There are some activities, apart from the curricular activities of the school. These are called extracurricular activities. Was it challenging, right? Let's move on. Blank seems to suit her. She's happy with her home life. And the word is domestic. The correct answer is domesticity. Domestic is an adjective. In this case, we need a noun. And noun of domestic is domesticity. Means living at home and taking care of your house and your family. The side wall of the house had to be blank. And the word is strong. The correct answer is strengthened. In this case, we need a verb. Strong is an adjective. What is the verb of strong? Strengthen, so the side wall of the house had to be strengthened. Next question. The broken vase turned out to be of great value. And totally blank. And the word is replace. The correct answer is irreplaceable. But why? We need an adjective to complete this sentence. Replace is a verb. What is the adjective of replace? Replaceable. But based on the meaning of the sentence, the vase was very valuable. So it was not something you could replace. It was not replaceable. What is the opposite of replaceable? Irreplaceable. And now let's get to the last question of the advanced level. I believe she had the blank of being constantly ill as child, and the word is fortunate. The answer is misfortune, but why? Before the gap we have article the, which means we need a noun. Fortunate is an adjective. What is the noun of fortunate? Fortune. But based on the meaning of the sentence, she was always sick. So this is not fortune, this is the opposite of fortune, which is misfortune. And that's it, guys. So out of the 10 questions of the advanced level, how many correct answer do you have? If you have 8 or more correct answer, then bravo. Your level is advanced. But if you have less than 8 correct answer, your level is lower than advanced. That's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. And don't forget to let me know your level and how many correct answers you have had right in the comments below. See you!